look to put this ball in the box. It'll hang up a little bit as the wind is blowing from right to left. Welcome to Wilson, North Carolina for our final matchup of the day between Club Ohio Green and Solar. Solar will be in the white, blue, white kit, and Ohio will be in the all black. We are glad you are tuning into Turbo Sports Network here today for this USU Soccer National League matchup. I am your host, Cole Orner, and we're looking forward to take you along for this one. Working well here at the top of the box was number 9, Chris Guerrera, but unable to make much out of that, and the ball does roll back to the goalkeeper, number 5, Christopher Edwards. Solar looking to get forward here through number 9, Johnny Suseda. But another good save there from Trent McConaughey. And Ohio looking to move forward here. Can't do so as number 2, Ryan Jones, knocks the ball out of bounds. Number 3, Youngmoo Lee will come across to take this one. Lee gets the ball back into play. Good step there from number 20, Grant McCarty, who knocks the ball out of play off an Ohio player. And we will have, and we have had rain here most of the day, and it looks like it is slowly starting to turn over to snow. Definitely has been cold enough all day, and temperatures finally dropped just enough, and we are getting a little bit of snow mixture in with this rain. We're going to do our best to make sure that camera stays clean up top there, as the weather obviously is not making it easy. We'll do our best. We've been working with it all day. We started out with 3 cameras and ended up working our way down to 1, but we are able to keep this broadcast coming to you, and we're able to show you all the action. Working forward, there was number 9, Chris Guerrera. And ball gets knocked out of play, and it will be a Solar throw-in on this near sideline. And number 12, Skylar Stricker, will throw this one in. And he does get the ball in play, and Lee will now have a throw-in for his team. And Ohio looking to work that far sideline there. And ball looking to get crossed into the box by Ohio, but deflected away nicely by the Solar defender, number 17, Nicholas Reinhardt. But Ohio still on the ball, looking to play it in the box, bouncing around, and the ball does go in the back of the net as we have our first goal of the game, and Ohio is on the board from a goal from Chris Guerrera as that ball bounced around and ended up in the back of the net. And a good start there for Ohio as that ball bounced around. Ohio was able to finish it off, as there was a diving effort from the goalkeeper, number 5, Christopher Edwards, but wasn't quite able to make the final save. And Lee here on this near sideline. And a great sliding tackle there from Giovanni Almanza. And Lee will get the ball back into play here to Guerrera. Guerrera looking to take a shot and puts it in on goal. And that was searching for the back of the net, but couldn't find it as it goes over the crossbar and out of play for a goal kick. And Edwards will look to get this play restarted. We'll have a goal kick. Looking for his teammate, number 20, Grant McCarty. Grant McCarty unable to get on the end of it. And Ohio looking to come forward here through Lee. And we will have a foul. And Ohio will have a free kick. And Ohio will look to put the ball back into play here with number 12, Ryan Walters. Walters will look to put this into the box. It is flicked towards the back post there by an Ohio player, but no one else is able to get on the end of it. And that was number 70, Ethan Yoss, looking to flick that towards the back post. Solar really under a bit of pressure right now. I did have the opportunity to speak with the Solar head coach before this one. Did get to meet him a little bit earlier this weekend as well. Chris Stricker was telling me this team won nationals last year. So he does have a great team on his hands. I had the opportunity to call his game for his 2000, his 00 boys. And he was telling me earlier this weekend that his 00 boys and his 02 boys like to train together now because the 00s like to have that bit of competition and want that same national championship that this team has won. So obviously winning that national championship, they're used to being under some pressure. I wouldn't be surprised if they had 1 or 2 games last year where they went down early and had to come back. About the biggest positive to come from this is it is early. They're down only 1-0. So there's only good things that can happen moving forward. So plenty of time here for Solar to get a goal back. Ball gets crossed into the box, and Andrews will come for that one. I'm sorry, Edwards will come for that one and collect it. Good step there by the Ohio defender, number 24, Jason Stewart. Stewart was able to knock that ball out of play. Solar will have a throw in here on the near sideline with Stricker. And Stricker gets the ball into his teammate, Salceda. Looking forward, now turnover in play. Ball into Yost. And on the back post there, but unable to get to it, was an Ohio attacker. And Solar was able to clear it away. Solar really unable to maintain possession right now as they're struggling to make it out of their defensive half. Need to take a little bit more care with their passes right now and connect some of those. Yost was trying to work his way into the 18. Better here from Solar looking to build out, but again, can't do so as it hits off the back of Salceda. And Stricker comes across to knock that ball out of play off of Guerrero. And Lee looking to get this ball back into play. And McLaughlin looking to put the ball into the box. And coming across there was Richard Garcia, but unable to really keep possession. And Garcia able to get back on the ball, is able to spin on the far side. Looks forward to his teammate, Salceda, but unable to connect, and the ball runs back to the goalkeeper. And it looks like we'll have throw-in as the ball has left the field of play over there on the far side. And Ohio will get the ball back into play. Brandon Schoaf tried to flick that around the corner, but nobody was there to get it to. And Jason Stewart to head that one away. And Ohio will have a throw-in over there on the far side with Harvey Castro. Castro will get the ball back into play. And Ohio quick to regain possession here is Yost. Yost with a nice little touch, but unable to find anyone. And Stricker looks to play the ball forward. Yost looking to get on it again, but can't do so. That was Almenez, plays the ball out here to Stricker. Stricker looking to take the space down this near sideline and plays the ball on to Salceda. Salceda unable to keep the ball in, and it goes out of play for an Ohio throw-in. And it looks like all that rain has now turned over to snow. And I'd much rather have this snow than the rain. I'm sure the players would as well. And Guerrera, I'm sorry, it will be Stricker to take this throw in. And does try to throw it in to Salceda, but he cannot maintain possession. So Lee will now have a throw in for Ohio. He looks into Yost. Yost looks to turn, does have time and space, looking to play a ball through to the far side there. But the Solar defense is compact enough and is able to take care of that. And this is Garcia looking to get forward, but well done defensively from Ohio. Stricker, and it looks like we do have a foul, so the ball will come out. And Lee will stand over this one and take the free kick. And the ball gets switched over to the far side of the field as number 12, Ryan Walters, looks to go forward. And McLaughlin giving chase, but can't quite get there. And the ball will go out of play for a Solar throw. And that was Nicholas Reinhardt over there on the far side to take that throw in. Looking to move the ball forward here is Ohio, able to find number 15, Kyle Folds. Folds looking to get into the box, but can't make anything out of it, as Nicholas Reinhardt was there to make the play and does go down in a heap as he appears to have picked up an injury. And the referee will motion for a trainer to come on the field. We are just over 13 minutes into this one, and Ohio is currently leading 1-0 off a Chris Guerrera goal. Ball kind of bounced around in the box, and Guerrera was there to just tap it home and get his team on the scoreboard. Ball back into play, and Ohio will look to keep possession. Ball gets in towards the box, but goes out of play for a goal kick. And Nicholas Reinhardt was unable to stay in the game, so they did make a substitution. And Looks like number 26, Norberto Flores, the third over there on the far side, that has checked into the game for him. Ohio looking to build out. Do find Folds. Folds looking forward here to Guerrera. Guerrera unable to get on the end of it, and Ryan Jones is able to play the ball out of bounds. And Ohio will have themselves a throw in. And Flores is able to play out of that and plays to Garcia, but nicely recovered there was Ohio, for Ohio, number 12, Ryan Walters. And the ball does go out of play for a throw-in deep in Solar attacking half over there on the far side. And they'll look to get the ball back in play here with Flores. Flores looking forward there and working the end line. There was a Solar player, and Flores is back on the ball. Can't keep possession, but Solar are able to get the ball back and decide to go all the way back to their goalkeeper, Edwards, who then will switch play here to this near sideline to Stricker. Stricker will lay it off for Jones. Jones looks forward into number 9, Soseda, who can't quite keep it. So number 7, McLaughlin will take the ball forward for Ohio. And again, Yoss plays the ball wide, trying to get his outside back. Walters involved in the play, but well stood up over there by number 11, Castro, to win the ball back. And Solar looking forward here, trying to find number 7, O'Donnell, but can't do so. Looks like we'll end up having another substitution here as Bleon Salihu will check into the game shortly. And Ohio will look to clear, due down this near sideline, and Guerrero will try to get on the end of it but can't. So Stricker will look to take the throw in quickly, but the referee will stop play as that substitution is looking to come into the game. And again, that's number 19, Bleon Salihu, and number 9, Soseda, has exited the game and will be done for this first half. Stricker gets the ball back into play and finds Garcia. Stricker back on it, looking forward to the man who just came in, Salihu. But unable to keep it, and Lee will have a throw in here for Ohio. Looking to play under Yoss, but Yoss can't keep a hold of it. McLaughlin giving chase and applying a bit of pressure and forcing Solar to play backwards. But Stricker now on the ball here on this near sideline, takes a touch inside, looks to drive at the space that is there, still has possession, is able to find Garcia. Garcia looks to turn at the top of the box. The ball does fall in the box for number 7, O'Donnell, but unable to do anything, and the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. So the goalkeeper, Trent McConaughey, will go ahead and take this goal kick. So in the 20th minute of this one, with Club Ohio currently winning 1-0 over Solar, it was an early goal from Guerrera to put his team on the board. Solar just looks to be a bit out of sorts right now, not applying the right amount of pressure that their coaches are asking them to do. They need to look to continue to combine, as Guerrero looking to get him behind here and causing some fits for the back four of Solar. And that was McLaughlin looking to switch the point of attack there. And looking forward towards number 19, Salihu. And that was Castro looking to play that ball over the top. He did well to pick his head up and looked to play something in over the top of Salihu, but just couldn't connect on it. So Stricker will take this throw in. He's got to go actually find the ball as it has left this field. And Stricker will look to get this ball into play. Looking for somebody to check to him. Garcia does, and so does his teammate number 7, O'Donnell. And the ball gets played back to Stricker, who tries to play it in first time, but can't do so successfully. And Garcia is finally able to play the ball into the box, and O'Donnell's now on it. Stricker gets the ball back. Stricker looking to play the ball in, but can't get it past the first man at the top of the 18. And trying to take a little touch through there was Grant McCarty, but the ball does roll into the hands of Trent McConaughey. And Chris Guerrero looking to get on the ball here. Does well to control it. Lee looking forward into Yost, but unable to find his feet. Now going forward is O'Donnell. O'Donnell looks to cut inside, but recovering well is Lee, and he'll win that ball back. Guerrero looking to keep this ball in on the near sideline, but can't do so. And it looks like we will have a substitution for Club Ohio. It looks like number 10, David Uria Partida, will be checking into the game, along with his teammate number 16, Jaden Tharp. Stricker will get the play restarted here. Looks in towards Salihu. Salihu looking to take the ball in the center of the field. Garcia lays it out wide here for his teammate number 11, Castro, who takes a shot. And Trent McConaughey comes up with a big save to keep this game at 1-0 in favor of his team. Looks like we'll have a corner kick over there on that far side. Looks like Castro will go over to take that one. As well as Garcia is over there. Garcia will stand over this one, will put the ball in the box. It is a high lofted ball towards the back post. And Solar not able to get on the end of it. Salihu will give chase and will knock the ball out of bounds. For Club Ohio. And Stricker will throw this ball into Jones. Jones back to Stricker. Stricker looking forward to Salihu. Salihu using his body well to get down this near sideline, and will play the ball off Lee and out of play for a corner. We are over halfway through this first half here in Wilson, North Carolina. I do want to apologize again, as we are working to try to keep that camera clear. It is fogging up a little bit, and water is getting on it due to the weather, as it is currently snowing here in Wilson. We'll do our best to make sure that stays clear so that we're able to see the game.
And it's a goal, but the referee has flags for offside. Come on, Ryan. Disallowed goal there.
And Guerrero looking forward here, trying to find his teammate, who is looking to chip the goalkeeper, McConaughey, but can't do so. I'm sorry, that's Edwards back there in goal. And that was Hudson looking to see if he couldn't chip the goalkeeper there, just not quite enough on it. And Edwards was able to recover well and get the ball back. Looking to get forward here. It is number 7, McLaughlin. I'm sorry, that was Partida with that chip attempt. On the ball now is Castro, lays it off for his teammate number 26, Flores. Flores looking to play the ball forward into Salihu, but can't make the connection, and the ball runs out of play for a throw-in.
Musai recovers back and gets the ball back for his team.
Look like Ryan Walters over there on the far side to take the throw. And Ohio will look to build out, but quickly won, and a great save there by McConaughey to knock the ball out of bounds for a corner kick, as Riley O'Donnell was able to pick that ball up and start a counterattack for his team, Solar. But done well there was Trent McConaughey to stand his ground and make sure that ball didn't get in the back of his net. And we will have a substitution here for Club Ohio. Appears as though Nathaniel Lagazzo will check into the game. And his teammate number 15, Kyle Folds, will sit down for this half. And the ball will get back into play. And there's number 20, Grant McCarty, on the attempt off the head. Settled well there by Hayden Beering. And looking forward to number 7, O'Donnell, but unable to make the connection. The ball goes out of play for a throw. And Club Ohio will have a throw in deep in their half. And Garcia will win the ball. And O'Donnell looking to get on the end of it. And Stricker there, but goes off his knee and out of play for a Club Ohio throw. So Lee looks like he's moved into a center mid position after playing left back, as Nathaniel Lagazzo, who recently checked into the game, moves into that left back position. Stricker steps well. Lagazzo looking to play the ball down the line to Guerrera. Guerrera can't get on the end of it and cleared away by Beering. Well held up there by number 7, O'Donnell. And back comes Partita. Guerrera on it. Looking to see if he can work this near sideline, and fouled. He is fouled by Stricker on this near sideline. Number 7, Matthew McLaughlin will take this one, looking to put this in towards the back post where a lot of his players are standing. He will drive it in, curling ball high, but headed away nicely there by number 26, Flores. And Garcia now looking to break, but Lee comes across to break that up. But still with the ball is Almanza. Almanza plays the ball off to Castro. Castro plays it forward to O'Donnell. O'Donnell looking to see if he can work something here on this near sideline, and just decides to lay it back to Stricker. O'Donnell again. Takes a touch inside nicely. Looks to put on his left foot. Whips something in towards that back post, and it's able to get all the way through. And McConaughey has to come up with a save to keep the ball out. It was a difficult ball for McConaughey to see, as it came from a position where there was all sorts of players. And O'Donnell put in a good ball. From a goalkeeping perspective, that's a hard ball to see, as there's all those bodies in front of you and it's getting whipped across the face of goal. And McConaughey will take this one. Look to put the ball back into play. And looking in again underneath of it is his teammate, and is able to head it on. And Guerrera is able to pick it up. Jones defending him there. And the ball gets played out wide here for Lagazzo. And Guerrero looking to hold the ball up. Does well to take a little touch inside. Guerrero there again. Stops on a dime, cuts it back the other way, looking to beat 2 defenders. Trying to do everything himself right now, but can't do it, as Garcia wins the ball back and lays it off for his teammate McCarty. McCarty can't clear it, but Stricker's there to take care of it. And that was number 22, Beering, trying to clear that one, but only gets as far as half, as we'll have a throw in for Lagazzo. Looking to play the ball in there to Partita, and who lays it off for Lee. Looks to switch it over there to number 12, Ryan Walters. And looking to play the ball down that far sideline to his teammate Jaden Tharp. but unable to make that connection. And we're under 10 minutes left here in this first half, with Club Ohio currently leading 1-0 over Solar off a goal from Chris Guerrera. Definitely started his team stay off nicely. And Castro looks forward to Garcia. Garcia back to Castro. Castro finds himself in a bit of space, looking to slip his teammate out there, O'Donnell, in, but can't get the ball to him. And Stricker will pick this ball up. Flicks it into McCarty. McCarty looking to get Stricker again. And out will come McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking to take his space, but is dispossessed, and the ball will go back the other way. Stricker again. Stricker looking to go inside to McCarty, but can't get it there. And that's number 15, Giovanni Almanza. Ball's replayed back in play quickly as Stricker looks to put it in towards the top of the box. And Solar definitely having a lot more pressure here recently, as there's Castro looking to put something in. And there's Almanza on the ball again. And Almanza plays it out to Stricker, and Stricker plays it right back to him. And well defended there by McLaughlin. McLaughlin looks forward. He's got Guerrera, does find him. And Guerrera is able to stay on the ball and drive into a bit of space as he's looking to take it right at the defender. Does a little step over, looks to put on his left foot, and defended away there by Hayden Beering. And it looks like we'll have a couple substitutions. Looks like number 14, Zachary Jasper, will be checking in for Club Ohio. Number 18, Mason Monroe, will check into the game for Solar. And his teammate, number 4, Jack Allison, will check in as well. And we do have a corner kick on this near side, on the left side of your screen.
Number 19 on the left wing.
And to get this ball back into play, I believe, is McLaughlin. And he does whip the ball in towards the back post. The ball falls and well cleared away there by Beering. And over there on the far side is Ryan Walters, who looks to put the ball in the box, but Beering is there to clear it away. And Castro on it, using his body well, able to maintain possession. Looks forward to O'Donnell, but can't find him. And number 24, Jesse Stewart, was over there on the far side to make sure that doesn't get through. Excuse me, Jason Stewart. And McLaughlin looking to get the ball through there again. And Partita picks up the ball from outside the 18 and takes a shot and forces Edwards to touch that ball over the crossbar. And Club Ohio will have themselves another corner kick here with just under 7 minutes to go in this first half. Snow is definitely picked up here in Wilson, North Carolina. It's coming across the field. Ball is whipped into the box, but has gone, looks like the ball has gone out of play and then re-entered before it went into the back of the net. So we will have a goal kick. And Edwards will look to put this ball back into play. And he does so, but Walters is there to win it. Flores is able to pick up the second ball, and it is rolled out here to the far side to Salihu. And Salihu looks to cross the ball into the box, but the Ohio defense is waiting there to clear it away. Stricker picks up the second, looks to whip the ball back in, but it goes off the back of number 40 for Sean Fournier, and out of play for a corner kick. And I'm sure that stung a little bit, as it has gotten cold out here. And the ball goes into the box from Garcia in towards the middle of the goal. But his teammate McCarty is unable to get ahead on it. And here's Guerrero on this near side. Looks to keep the ball in. Does have a bit of pace. We'll look to see if he can beat the defender, number 4, Allison. But Allison does well to recover and slow that down. Allison taking his space, looks to play the ball forward, but can't find Castro, and McLaughlin will pick up that ball. McLaughlin looks forward to number 24, Stewart. Stewart is able to find Tharp, and McLaughlin's back on the ball, looking forward to Guerrera. And Guerrera will take a dive, but the ball runs out of play for a corner anyway, so we'll have a corner here for Club Ohio. And McLaughlin will come across to take this one. He'll look to put the ball in the box with under 5 minutes left to go. And towards that near post and nicely headed away by Garcia. But number 16, Tharp, is there to follow it up. But now Salihu's on the break here. He did have his teammate O'Donnell here on this near side, but didn't see him and didn't play it to him. As O'Donnell's on it again, looks to get in the box, put it on his left foot. Is able to find Garcia, but Garcia's touch let him down, and Club Ohio is able to clear. And Guerrero unable to play it as he was coming back from an offside position. And Edwards is able to clear the ball out. And a shot there, but O'Donnell picks it up on the back post and leaning back just a little bit too much as that ball was always going high and over the goal. Looks like we will have a substitution here for Solar as number 33, Harrison Reef, will check into the game. And we've just have 3 minutes left in this first half with the current score 1-0 in favor of Club Ohio. And it looks like Castro will check out of the game as he'll sit down for the remainder of this half. Solar have definitely had their fair share of opportunities here this first half, just unable to finish them. They've been putting Ohio under a decent bit of pressure, but that final product isn't quite there. Club Ohio has had some opportunities themselves. Obviously the one that put them up 1-0, but then they've had some others as well. Stewart can't quite get on that one. And trying to go long there was Jack Allison, but doesn't connect well. And here's number 18, Mason Monroe. I believe that's the first time I've said his name since he checked into the game. And able to pick up the loose ball there was number 14, Jasper. Jasper is able to find Partita. Partita lays it out wide here for Legazzo. Legazzo looking to find his teammate again. Jasper works well with the ball, but is defended away by Stricker. The ball does stay in bounds. And here is number 18, Mason Monroe, who is fouled by Guerrera. Looks like we will have some substitutions. Number 3, Samuel Johnson will check into the game for Solar. And number 11, Trevor Burke, will check into the game for Club Ohio. And looks like we'll have another substitution here for the final sub of the half here for Solar is number 10, Ethan Sugar. Orozco checks into the game. And no, I did not make up that nickname. That is actually written on their roster. It has Sugar in parentheses here. So it appears that's what we will be calling him for today. And well cleared there by Beering. And Samuel Johnson looking to apply a bit of pressure. And we do have an offside as Jasper is sprayed straight into an offside position. And Stricker will come across and leave the ball for Jack Allison. And checking in the game is number 4, Jack Bailey for Club Ohio. Jack Allison with the free kick, but it goes right to the Club Ohio player, and Edwards looking to clear, but doesn't make great contact. And there's Partita to pick up the second ball. Does play it out wide here to Legazzo. Legazzo looks to play the ball in towards the back post, where he did have a waiting player, number 11, Trevor Burke, but well played by Edwards to come and collect that one. Trying to play the ball there with Salihu, but the ball does go out of play for a Club Ohio throw-in. And I believe we do have 1 extra minute of time here in this first half. Score is still 1-0 in favor of Club Ohio. Solar has definitely been pushing hard to try to get a goal of their own, but Club Ohio has done well to keep them at bay. And the referee says that will do it for the first half here in Wilson, North Carolina. We hope to see you back here for the second. And we're back. Unfortunately, right now we don't have that camera up and available. We'll get that back to you very shortly. Do have a foul on the far side of the field, and we will have a free kick for Solar, as it looks like Jack Allison will step up to take this one over there on that far sideline. And he gets himself prepared and lined up to take this. And Jack Allison puts the ball into play, trying to find Garcia, but unable to control it is Garcia. Castro able to get on the end of it. And we are able to get that camera back up and working for you, so we'll have live video now. We are just over a minute into this second half as Trent McConaughey gets that ball back into play. And here's Guerrero looking to take his space, and a good tackle there from number 15, Giovanni Almanza. And trying to stay on the ball, but can't, is Johnny Salceda. And Salceda commits a foul, and the referee would like to have a word with him and does. So number 12, Ryan Walters, will stand over this one for Ohio, and will look to put the ball back into play. We'll look to drive something into the box. Looking in towards that back post. Does hit a bit of a swinger in there. Falls at the top of the box there for number 7, McLaughlin. Ohio still on it, is able to find Guerrera. Guerrera back to number 15. And a good save there by Edwards. And that was Kyle Folds getting himself into the box. And here's Guerrera again. And the ball is knocked out of play by Flores and will be an Ohio corner. We are back here in Wilson, North Carolina for this USU Soccer National League matchup between Club Ohio and Solar. Club Ohio is currently winning 1-0 off a Chris Guerrera goal early in the first half. Solar was pushing hard towards the end of that first, but unable to get one. We do have a foul, and we'll have a free kick here inside the 18 for Edwards. Solar were looking to play quick, but nobody was there, so they have to go long with it. Castro looking to hold up the ball, is pushed a little bit from behind, but referee doesn't see anything wrong with it. Castro gets the ball back here. Looking to go inside. Does take his space. Looks to find O'Donnell, but O'Donnell can't hold on to it. And Solar will have a free kick here on this near side of the 18. And the referee will set this up. Make sure the wall is back 10 yards. He does set the wall. There are several players around this one for Solar. Got number 8, Garcia, number 7, O'Donnell and Castro. But now O'Donnell and Castro, well, O'Donnell will walk away. Garcia to take this one, but it goes well high and over the goal and out of play for a goal kick. And McConaughey gets the play restarted there with the goal kick. Club Ohio on it now. And Club Ohio will get this play restarted here with Walters. Walters plays the ball into the box, but well headed away there by number 22, Beering. Garcia looking to get on the end of it, but can't quite get there. And number 24, Stewart, wins the ball back for Club Ohio, and the ball goes out of play for a goal kick. And Jack Allison will put this ball back into play. And they do decide to go short to Stricker over there on that far side. Stricker looking to play the ball down the line and in towards O'Donnell, but can't connect with him. And there's number 15, Folds, looking to get on the ball, but it's quickly turned back over, and Castro has it in possession for Solar. Looking to play forward as he just kind of flicks it on aimlessly was Castro. Is able to find his teammate number 9, Johnny Soseda. And we'll have a goal kick here for Solar. And Solar are able to get the ball back here through Salceda. Ball was played forward there by number 7, McLaughlin. And Lee is able to knock the ball out of play over there on the far side.
So that we can watch this exciting game we have on our hands.
And trying to work that ball up the sideline was Kyle Folds, but unable to connect with him. And that was number 40, Sean Fournier, looking to kick the ball up the sideline, but it goes out of play, and Jack Allison will go get that one to get the play restarted with the throw-in.
I hope that you will remain patient with us, as we will get it resolved shortly.
And the ball is back into play as Folds looks to head the ball forward. And Yost was able to pick that one up. Yost again looking to get in behind. Is applying a bit of pressure there to number 22, Beering.
Here in the second half. And we are back there. As you can see, we do have a Tennessee free kick rather. As the ball goes in to the front post and Lexington do concede a corner.
Looking forward there is Castro. Does find O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to bring this ball down on the near side and knocked out of play nicely there by number 81, Charlie Riddle. And Flores looks to put the ball in the box towards Salceda. Salceda looking to bring the ball down. Can't do so. And Garcia picks it up with the shot and blocked out of play for a corner.
In that moment where we were having some technical difficulties, Tennessee didn't get a goal, so we are at 3-2 now to Tennessee. Once again, we do apologise for the inconvenience. What a comeback they have created though, being 2 goals to 0 down, and now all of a sudden they find themselves up 3-2.
Well done there by McConaughey to punch that one away. And there was O'Donnell with the shot, but that was always going wide as it goes off the outside of his foot.
The Tennessee goal at the start of the first half here, and they do find themselves up 3 goals to 2.
And McConaughey will get this restarted with the goal kick. And Guerrera looking to bring the ball down. But Castro's there to win it back for Solar. Garcia applying a bit of pressure. And Sauceda now picks the ball up. Is able to find Castro. Castro looking to drive towards the top of the 18, but is dispossessed. And McCarty gets the ball back for Solar. Does find Garcia. Garcia lays it off for number 15, Almeneza. And here's Castro. Castro looking to work some magic. Is able to find O'Donnell out here on the near sideline. O'Donnell's able to cross the ball in, but only to a Club Ohio player who clears the ball out of bounds. And to come across for this one is Stricker. I would assume he's got a decently long throw, as they have brought him all the way across the field. And he does get the ball in the play towards Garcia, but Garcia unable to control it, and Club Ohio are able to go the other way. And here's Folds. Folds looking to take his space to find Guerrera. Guerrera looking to play his teammate through, but can't do so as Beering is there to deal with it. Castro unable to get on the end of that, and the ball runs out of play for an Ohio throw-in. And this will be Ryan Walters with the throw. Well done there by Guerrera to use his body and shield the ball away from the defender, as McCarty picks up the ball and looks to drive something forward, but in the way is Stewart. And Lee's able to pick the ball up over there on that far side. Does look forward to his teammate number 70, Ethan Yost, but can't connect. And Stricker looking to keep the ball, but Guerrera picks it back up. Guerrera takes a shot, and Edwards is able to collect. Guerrera looking to add to his total in this one. Well done there by O'Donnell to bring the ball down. Looking to find a teammate. Does so in McCarty. McCarty back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell looking to put it on his left foot. Does take a shot. And it goes wide and out of play for a goal kick. And McConaughey will put this ball back into play with the goal kick. And there's Guerrera. Guerrera looking to turn. He's able to get out of that somehow. And the ball gets forward to Ethan Yost. Ethan Yost looking to work this near sideline. But Solar come away with it, and Castro has the ball. Does find Garcia. Garcia looking to keep it, but can't. And the ball will go out of play for an Ohio throw-in. And in an offside position there is Yost. So we will have a free kick.
Let's go, Jack! Come on! Gio, find Skyler! Skyler, keep attacking! Go get it.
Garcia looking to get underneath of it, but Stewart is there to deal with it. And there's Almeneza. And looking forward into Sauceda. Sauceda turns nicely, but Club Ohio is able to knock that ball out of bounds. We are in the 55th minute of this one here in Wilson, North Carolina, for your USU Soccer National League matchup between Club Ohio and Solar. Club Ohio is currently winning 1-0 on a Chris Guerrera goal early in the first half. It's been a great day of soccer here in Wilson and a great weekend of soccer as action started here Thursday morning, and it will go through Sunday. And a header there and up for that was number 22, Beering, but unable to get much behind it, and it goes into the arms of McConaughey. It truly has been a great weekend of soccer here in Wilson, North Carolina, and we're glad that you've decided to tune in with us and watch these matches. Whether you've been here just for this one or for many, we do appreciate the support. And we do have a foul deemed the referee, and he will pull the player over, Jack Allison, and tell him that's his last foul. And Guerrera is standing over this one. We'll play it short to his teammate McLaughlin. McLaughlin will take a touch out of his feet and fire just wide of the goal.
Try and get them on the counter attack as they'll take it up the right wing, looking for some blue shirts to help him out. And Dixon will try and get this one inside the box maybe, but tries to find it.
And we do have a substitution as Partita will come back into the game. And his teammate Ethan Yost will be done for the day. And we are back underway as Jack Allison puts the ball out there to Skylar Stricker. And Guerrera flicks the ball on nicely for Partita. Partita looks to slot it towards Guerrera, but can't do so. And the ball looks like it will just run out of bounds, and Stricker can't quite get there, and we'll have a corner kick. And it looks like we'll have another substitution then for Solar as number 19, Bleon Saliu will check into the game. Ball is whipped in towards that back post, but unfortunately nobody's there to cash in. Walters picks up the ball and cleared nicely by Solar. Ball will run out of play for a Solar throw-in, and that substitution, Saliu will now check into the game.
58th minute here in Wilson, North Carolina. Tennessee.
And we've got some bigger snowflakes falling here now as the weather has changed from kind of a misty rain to snow as the temperature has gradually dropped as the day has gone on. I'm assuming this is all part of that winter storm, Benji, which all around us has been getting hit with snow, mainly north, but this is our first snow of the weekend. It's always nice to see. And here's Guerrera looking forward, trying to find Partita, but well done to cover there was Flores. Folds, rolls the ball out there to Lee. Lee looking to see if he can create something. Lee puts the ball on his right foot and does shoot and forces Edwards to make a save. And not quite expecting that there from Lee as he was able to cut inside and had a decent strike on the ball. And Edwards had a little bit of an issue with it. And there's Stewart. Stewart plays the ball out to McLaughlin. And Stewart then finds his teammate, number 21, Braden Schoaf. And looking to play the ball forward, and looks like we do have a foul. And we'll have a free kick for Ohio. And the referee will have a word with O'Donnell. It's beautiful. And the ball will go out of play for a goal kick. And if you're just tuning in, we're in the 61st minute of this one here in Wilson, North Carolina, as the snow is falling. For this USU Soccer National League matchup between Solar and Club Ohio. Club Ohio is currently winning 1-0 off an early goal from Chris Guerrera. And able to clear that one there was Walters. Finds his teammate Partita. Partita will lay it off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will have some space here in the center of the field. Looking to find Guerrera. Guerrera pulls away nicely. Looks to take a touch forward. Does put it on his right foot and will look to shoot. Does so, but the ball goes over the crossbar. And looks like it's taking a deflection, says the referee, and will be out for a corner kick. Looks like we'll have a substitution into the game here for Club Ohio. Number 16, Jaden Tharp, will enter back into the game. Again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Turbo Sports Network. It's been a pleasure to be with you all weekend. As this is our last match here today. And Jack Allison will look to put the ball into play. And up for that header there was Folds. And McCarty's able to play the ball out wide here and is able to find number 26. And that was Flores, number 26. And number 3, Lee, over there on the far sideline, looking to see if he can find himself in a bit of space. Guerrero is able to pick the ball up at the top of the box, looks to work his way in, but is nicely defended away there by Jack Allison, as the ball's knocked out of play for an Ohio throw-in. And Garcia looks to pick this ball up in the center of the field, looking to take his space. And the referee calls an advantage. And Salihu is able to pick this ball up. Can't get forward as Walters is there. Lays the ball off for McCarty. McCarty looking to go forward, but defended nicely. And here is Castro. Castro to find Salihu. Salihu looking to take his space. Is able to find Sirsta. And the ball gets played out wide and will get whipped into the box for McCarty. McCarty knocks it down for O'Donnell, and O'Donnell is able to put his team on the board. And we are tied 1-1 here in Wilson, North Carolina, as McCarty does well to head the ball down to O'Donnell, who turns in the box and is able to finish. And it appears as though the referee's given 2 yellow cards here, 1 to O'Donnell. And 1 to the center back of Ohio. And I can't quite see the number from my position. But we are all tied here in Wilson, North Carolina, as Solar looked to probably have a little bit of life here with McCarty. McCarty looks inside towards Garcia, but well played there by Folds, as he is in a bit of space and finds Partita. Folds gets the ball back and plays it out wide there to Guerrera. And Guerrera looking to keep the ball on the far sideline, trying to work towards the end line, but well defended there by Stricker, and he's able to play the ball forward to O'Donnell, but O'Donnell is not able to stay on it. And ball gets played into the box, and Jack Allison's able to clear. Ball looks to go long there from Garcia towards O'Donnell, who is the goal scorer here in this second half. O'Donnell's still on it, looks to cut inside, is tackled. Ball does fall for Salihu, who takes a shot, but the ball goes wide and out of play for a goal kick. And O'Donnell did well to pick the ball up there on the far sideline and is able to cut inside and find Salihu to make a play. But the ball goes wide. And here is McConaughey to get things restarted with the goal kick. It looks like we'll have a substitution here as number 33, Harrison Reef, will check into the game. And we will have a corner kick over there on the far side.
Referee says no, as there is a scrap as Tennessee get the loose ball. And that is a free kick, the referee says, in a good position for Tennessee. And that player is on the yellow card already, so we have to be careful.
And the ball will get played into the box, driven low. Almost falls there for McCarty. And cleared away nicely there by number 24, Jason Stewart. Partita looks to get on the ball. He was unable to control it, but now Folds is on it, looks to play Guerrero through, but Stricker does well to recover and is bowled over by Guerrero. It looked as though Guerrero had ran over Stricker, but the referee says otherwise, and we will have a foul against Stricker. And there is a free kick just outside the box here from McLaughlin. McLaughlin will look to probably put this in on goal. And that he does. He puts it in towards goal, and Edwards does well to make sure that doesn't go any further. And here's Garcia. Garcia playing the ball wide here to Soseda. Soseda looking to get on it. Looking to find O'Donnell on the back post, who brings it down, but can't quite maintain possession, and Ohio is able to clear the ball away. Working well on the far sideline there, Salihu. Salihu crosses the ball in, but over everybody's head. And not quite sure if Salcedo will be able to keep this one in, but he does. And is able to find McCarty. But the play has left, the ball has left the field of play. And the ball does go out of play off of Club Ohio. And Flores will take this one, throw the ball into Garcia. Garcia turns well, does find Soseda. Soseda looking to get in the box. The ball does fall for Soseda. It takes a shot and is deflected out of bounds off of the Ohio defender, and goes out of play for a corner. And that substitution will occur now as number 33, Harrison Reef, will check into the game, and Salceda today will be done. We will have a corner here on this near sideline.
A sportsmanship-like moment as this throw-in will come in.
Ball gets played into the box and nicely headed away, but first we have a foul. So the ball will come out, and McConaughey will take this one.
There is a foul called by the linesman.
Coaches, that's enough.
And Lexington are awarded a free kick inside their own half.
And McConaughey plays the ball long, but only to Salihu, looking to take his space here. And Salihu will get a corner out of it. And that was Walters defending that one out of play. And Castro comes short and will get it. And then we'll look to play Garcia back, who whips the ball in towards the back post where O'Donnell is standing. And O'Donnell looking to work some magic again, but can't do anything with it that time, as Reef looks to play the ball out wide. Stricker looks to whip it in with his left foot, goes in towards the back post for Garcia. Garcia knocks the ball down nicely, still bouncing around, but McConaughey is there to collect it. As we are in the 71st minute of this one, and your score is tied 1-1. Solar was able to get a goal here in the second half off the foot of O'Donnell. Solar have been pushing and have had most of the opportunities here in the second half, but only been able to get that one so far. That goal has really lifted their spirits, and they've been working hard to keep possession of it. And here's Reef working hard to get in behind and is fouled by Partida, who will be receiving a yellow card for that foul.
Get it in, and it is a goal for Lexington.
And we will have a substitution here
And they played it short,
for Ohio.
and it kind of caught Tennessee off guard. They played it down the left wing.
As number 6, Lagazzo will check back into the game. And the day for number 16, Jaden Tharp, will be done. And here's Jack Allison standing over this one, looking to put this ball in towards the back post. He does so nicely. A decent ball in there will fall for McCarty. McCarty does well to keep the ball in and plays the ball to Castro. Castro keeps it, plays it off to McCarty. McCarty tries to drive something in, but doesn't strike it very well. And Folds is able to settle. Here's Jack Allison. And gets stuck in with Guerrera. And across comes Reef to deal with that. And looking to play the ball down the line there was Reef, but can't do so. And quickly back into play into Garcia. Garcia finds himself in a bit of space. Lays the ball off for Castro. Castro able to touch it out wide there to Stricker. Stricker looking for O'Donnell. O'Donnell in the box, lays it back for Stricker. Stricker first time into the box, but can't do anything with it. And Reef able to keep with it. He's really lifted the pace of this game for Solar. He's really flying around all over the field. And Club Ohio will look to switch the play here, but the ball will go out of bounds for a throw-in for Solar. Snow is still falling here in Wilson, North Carolina. We're all tied 1-1. Solar's pushing hard to try to get that second goal. With about 7 minutes left to go in this one, Foles is able to pick up the ball, looks towards Partida. Partida looks to turn and defended nicely there by number 22, Beering. And Stricker's able to pick up the ball and looks to play it long, but right to Lagazzo. Foles is able to pick it up for Ohio. Oh, he lays it off to McLaughlin. And McLaughlin plays the ball in towards the box, towards Partida. And Partida is there to finish, but the AR on this near side has put up his flag, and we will have all sides, so that goal will not stand. And Jack Allison backs up to take this free kick, and he'll put the ball back into play. Stricker able to settle it. And here's Reef on that far sideline trying to work the ball up the field, and Folds will knock it out of play. We are just under 6 minutes to go in this one. And trying to play that ball across to Stricker. Here's McLaughlin. Does lay the ball off for Guerrera. Guerrera looking to find some space. Looking to put it on his left foot. Does shoot it with his left, but blocked away nicely by McCarty. Lee crosses the ball in, but a little too far. And Foles there on the back post. Unable to handle it is Edwards as Partida taps the ball into the back of the net. And Ohio is now winning 2-1. As that ball was knocked back by Folds, Edwards wasn't quite able to get a whole hand on it, and Partida was there to tap it home. And we are, with 5 minutes left to go, Ohio is up 2-1. Solar has responded nicely, though, thus far, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them look to push here and continue to push for that goal, as Lee looks just to knock this ball forward, and Edwards will come over to play it. And we'll roll it out to Stricker. And Stricker will look to play up the field towards Castro. Castro does receive it, but is quickly dispossessed there. Trying to keep possession there was Castro, but can't do so. And we do have a foul against Solar. And the referee didn't like the position of that, so he's going to bring it back. And the ball goes into the box and is knocked down nicely by McCarty. Lee will step up and strike it with his left foot, but the ball will run out of play for a goal kick.
Let's go, White!
Sorry, it'll be out of play for a corner, as I guess it has taken a deflection. Samuel Johnson will check into the game for Solar then. Ball does go out of play for a goal kick, and that substitution will happen now for Solar, as it appears as though Garcia will come out of the game. As Garcia has played well for Solar. And standing that one up there. And the ball will run out of play. Ball back into play off Lee's head. O'Donnell looked to hold this one up and turn with it, trying to play the ball off Walters. And here's McCarty. Ball played in here as Solar tries to keep the ball in play, but it will go out of play for a goal kick. And we will have a substitution here as number 10 for Solar will check into the game. And that's Ethan Sugar Caroza, and number 23 for Club Ohio, Austin Walsh will check into the game. I believe this is the first time he has been in the game today. I'm sure he just will go back into a defensive position just to add some more numbers back there, so to try not to concede. And we're just over a minute left to play here in this one, as Club Ohio has scored late to make this game 2-1. Stricker comes back to win that. Is able to find his teammate out there on the far side, but can't quite keep it. It was number 3, Samuel Johnson. Now going forward there is Guerrera. Ball gets played back to Edwards. Edwards lays the ball wide here to Flores. Flores will find Sugar. Ball gets laid off by Sugar. And we'll go forward. And then number 19, Salihu. Castro will flick the ball on. Well done there by Reef to just get a toe in there. And looking to take an end line, and does. We'll look to cut something back, but it is deflected away nicely by the Club Ohio defense, and Castro has committed a foul and will get a yellow card for that one, as he committed a foul against Lee. And we are in the 80th minute, and it looks like we'll have 3 minutes added on to this one, as I'm sure these last 3 minutes will be very entertaining. And here's Guerrera, but well done there by Jack Allison to come across and take care of that. Jack Allison looking to play the ball down the field, plays it with his right foot, but can't get it to anybody. As Folds plays it long, Edwards will come across to try to keep this one in play, and does. And Folds looking to keep that one, and McLaughlin on it. And here's McCarty. McCarty goes forward, lays it off for Castro. Castro taking his space, plays it out wide there to Stricker. Stricker will play the ball down the far sideline to Johnson, who's looking to stay on it, and the ball gets knocked out of play by Ohio. So Stricker will have himself a throw-in on the far side. And Stricker puts the ball into play, but off the head of Folds. Stricker will settle this back down and look to put it back in the box, but again, Folds is there to clear it away. And here's Castro. Castro settles it nicely, but can't turn past Lee, as Lee has had a fantastic game defensively. And here's Guerrera. Guerrera is able to work that far sideline. Will use his speed to get him behind, but Jack Allison does well to recover defensively and just puts a shoulder into Guerrera and wins the ball back. Well done there by Jack Allison to win that ball. And Lee just lumps the ball forward. And Flores can't quite handle it. He'll lay it off here to number 22, Beering, who will find McCarty. McCarty will find Salihu, who can't quite hold on to it. Here's Beering again, looking to play the ball forward. And to Reef, who can't quite get a head on it. And Beering will look to take it down this near sideline, and he'll find Salihu, and then the ball will go out of play off a Club Ohio player. Ball comes back into play for Castro. Castro settles it nicely, but can't really do much with it. And stepping up here is Flores. Flores will take the shot, but the ball does go out of play for a goal kick. And that will do it for us here in Wilson, North Carolina, for this USU Soccer National League matchup between Club Ohio and Solar. And what a great game that we had here in Wilson, as your final score is 2-1 in favor of Club Ohio. It was a great game all around, and what a great way to end our day here in Wilson. We're glad you all tuned in. Again, my name's Cole Orner for Turbo Sports Network. We hope you all have a great holiday season, and thanks for tuning in.